So, welcome back to Dragon Age. I think we just gotta go back and clean up. Yeah, it's just like these shards that are left. Guess we'll try and figure out. There's gotta be like a quick way up. Because like if I get up, I guess I can easily drop down. Oh, that goes all the way up. Huh. Oh, maybe this way. I think I figured out what elusive does too, and it's even stronger than what I thought it would be. Wait, you really can't climb this? Oh, I guess this is just for going down, huh? Oh, well, I guess Cassandra can just teleport up there. Oh, okay, well, almost cheese it out. Oh no, she's back up there. Alright, that's one way to do it, I guess. Just let your followers teleport. Yeah, so I thought this elusiveness would just, it would lower, like, the threat level. It's another one of these things, I still have no idea what they do. It's a shard at right there. Yeah, I thought the elusiveness would just, like, lower the, can I, so? Lower threat level, or like maybe give you a chance to dodge. But I believe it's just straight up, it just absorbs a hit for you. So, I guess I can just like tank 3 hits. Like everyone in the party is just free to take 3 hits. Which seems a little bit busted. I wonder if it takes full damage too. Let's find out. No, it does not. Okay. That didn't really help me either, because I gotta... That's fine, I got a bunch of potions, I can take some hits. Oh, this looks like it might be another... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say another thing to bust down, but... There's just like a rock wall behind that. Okay, these ones might need... I need to head over back to this camp to sort these ones out. There was a, I guess while I'm out here, I'll just go to this rift over this way. I don't know if that's new. Oh, good shot. Although it does seem like if your spell doesn't actually hit, doesn't take any mana, which is nice, I guess. These guys should be a whole lot easier if I can just absorb hits from them. Oh, I can only go one at a time, right? Oh, I can't seem to go further out. Oh no. That was weird, I was just sort of like stuck.
There's a single oasis in the midst of these wastes. They seem endless, don't they?
Can you imagine coming out here for a mining contract?
Yes, I guess I lost like 2 sets of the elusive, but I didn't take any damage, so that's pretty handy, I guess. So I guess that's all that's like really out here. I guess I'll just go this way a bit more just to see if any more landmarks show up. I guess maybe this is all just like a gathering spot for the wither stalks. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything out here. Alright. Just travel back.
Nothing to report, sir.
I can just walk up to this one. Oh yeah, it is right here. So that needs 6 left. Ah, oh, one's way up top though. Looks like there's one right there. Like, oh yeah, it is too. That's probably that one. How would I go about getting over there though is the question. Because this looks, yeah, way too steep to climb up. Probably gonna need to find like that cave again. And that's probably up top as well. Yeah, it's like all the way up there. Surely I'm not supposed to jump from here, right? What do you mean? Oh, okay. Right, I forgot we had telekinesis sometimes. Might be easier to go from that side for that. See if we can't get this landmark. But it's in this, like, confusing mine system over here. If I can even go in from this way. No, not really. I think I need to be higher up. Okay, might be easier to just start from over here. So I opened up this. Oh, or not? Did I not break that down last time? Oh, that's maybe not the same spot. There's no landmark out here. Looks like there's a
They
cave.
say your family almost drove the dragons to extinction. A shame. Majestic beasts.
Majestic. Say that after you see a pile of dragon shit bigger than your house.
I mean, they say to near extinction, but, we've already seen two. Okay, there's actually a decent chunk of them in here. Oh, was this the cave that had the... Maybe this was the infested cave they were talking about. With the running ring in it. Well, they just have stuff, huh?
Wouldn't mind fighting something with fewer legs next time.
Wait, can you really just... I guess if you press F again on a looting thing, it just automatically loots all? Yeah, I guess so, okay. And that's a much easier way of doing it. Okay, well there's the ring. Oh, please tell me I can just open Heaven key? Alright. Well, maybe that woman has the key on her. Oh, it's just a schematic, okay. It is a tier 2 weapon, so could maybe make something with that. I assume the shard is, yep, right there. It's just like these ones I gotta figure out how to get to. There's another shard there. So where is this one at? I can't tell if that's gonna be... Hold on. No, what do you guys like... Hold position there so I can teleport back to you. If I get stuck. I don't know if she'll actually... looks like she will. I guess I'll just get a few of you to, like, stand up here. It doesn't look like it's here. No, it's gotta be further down then. I'm glad 2 of you didn't even fucking listen. Oh, all 3 of you didn't listen. Nice. I see a chest there, though. Should probably save before I try jumping down here. I just want to land, like... Yeah, there. Okay. Not really worth it. It's a little odd for there to be a chest, like, right there, though. Unless you're supposed to climb this thing? Oh, is that the shard there? Yes, okay. Yeah, was that, like, the only way up? Or were you supposed to climb this? No, there's no way you can climb that. I guess dropping down was the only way to get that chest? And then... Oh, I thought there were stairs up here. Shit. I thought I saw like a stairway leading up. I guess maybe they would... No. I thought maybe they'd show me the way up. I would assume it's this way. Although I see them running like all the way over to the right, so maybe not. Oh, no, there they are. I'll do it. I guess I have to wait for my party to finally show up. Do these things resist cold or something? No. Alright. They're just very tanky. This is probably the temple too. But I'm not gonna have all the shards. Unlock with the power. Oh, 6? Tradition taken in the temple to join the Forbidden Oasis, followed by translation. The writing is shaky and uneven as though the writer labored to complete the task. Emma Solus him Dinan. Okay, is that why arrogance became and I'm not to a prideful place, now let humility grant favor. I mean, I'd like to
Something feels wrong here. It's worth by the
Solus
door.
in.
I agree. Something's not right.
I'd like to bring Solus along for this. What the fuck? That's a huge area. There's a locked door in the Parison cabin. Yeah, there sure is. Where'd the lady go? Don't I have to give her the wedding ring back, or does she, like, die, or what? What's the, Send the ring to them. Oh, maybe she left. Okay, this one's like up here. I guess I need to go high up and then drop down. I would hope this leads out at some point. Okay, that was really high up. I may not be able to drop down from here. Oh, it's even further like that way too. Oh, let's just back up. Oh, maybe I can just walk around actually. Just went in like a huge circle. Yeah, it seems pretty high up. But I don't really see another way up here. Oh, it's not even gonna land where I want it to either. I think I need to come from this direction. Oh, well, there's the other shot, I guess, so that kind of works out.
I believe we now have enough keys to open the temple door.
Yeah, no shit. We needed 6, and we already had a bunch. Oh, looks like we can just do this, okay. I'm still missing one, though. Oh, it's like over here. Oh, we'll deal with that in a sec. I'll go get...
Again, like in that fight before. What's so funny?
The simplest spell had you white as a sheet. I've shrugged off worse in practice.
Well, sorry I'm scared of the stuff I've been warned about my whole life, like most people who aren't seekers.
I apologize. I could help if you're willing.
No, I have things to do. You can help by standing in front of me.
That I can do.
Alright, so who am I going to replace Solus with, though? I guess it may just have to be Sarah. So I'd still like to have 2 tanks in case there's some combat going on in here. Oh, are you like super outclassed right now? Oh, you have an electric staff. I don't really want to give you another one. Yeah, that's 47 cold. Okay, I guess you can have the cold one. Okay, that's medium armor. I guess that's like the best I got. Alright. I should probably level you up too. Oh, okay. Why were you up there? Oh, and now he's gone again. Why are you guys up here? Why am I... What the fuck is going on? You know what? It's fine. Okay, that's fine there. Might invest more into ice for you, I guess. I've got 5 points. I guess I go like this. Oh, that seems pretty good. Didn't realize you'd have to sustain it. Okay, there you go. So just go to the temple for now. I think this was the way over here. Or did I have to go... No, I went through like where those hyenas were. Maybe there's a way down from here. It's like right below me. Or maybe not. Yeah, okay, I may have to drop down again. I mean, I guess there's a landmark here somewhere. Is the landmark up here? Is that why I missed it? Is this the landmark? Oh yeah, it is here. Okay, well that solves that. Okay, well I wanted to use the ladder, but you can't use it while someone else is. Okay, and then I guess this should technically lead out. To the temple again. Hopefully this way? No. This way maybe. Kinda. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of. And it should just go over here. I can't believe that just took like a quarter of my life, but okay. So is this going to be like, you can progress further and further as you get more shards?
The ill feeling by the entry. It's not present here.
I believe it was a magical ward of sorts. A warning, perhaps, or a test.
Explains why the miners kept away.
So I assume we need like another set. Oh, we can't even interact with this one. You're not even gonna say what's what. Oh, there's like stuff over there. I guess they're just more doors. Well, okay. So we got like elements going on here, I guess, 'cause it's like nature, ice, and fire. What is it? Oh, it's another one of these things.
Wards are working. It should be harder for tears to form here.
Oh, okay, that's what those are, I guess. Wait, now, why are you... Renewing heat emanates from a locked door within the temple. Why is that the only one that's highlighted? Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's no, as long as you find all the shards, you have enough to open them all. I don't need to be, like, worried about my choices. Well, I guess, I mean, I'm kind of going ice. I would assume it's like 6 per door, maybe? Yeah, it looks like 6. Oh, they're only level 7. Okay, well that's Blizzard, I guess. Frost Essence, Cold Resist. Is that really all that was in here? I was hoping for like a...
The magic was drawn to you.
Oh.
Possibly because of your mark. The effects were purely benign.
If it wasn't a trap, what was it?
It may be a
What do you mean
reward for those
benign?
who prove themselves worthy.
So it's like permanent cold resistance, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, this... Ooh. That's pretty nice. I mean, that helmet, at least. Yeah, I was hoping for, like, a nice weapon, but... I'll still need to be level 11 for that. What about the armor? 126? Yeah, probably not. You got 133, 140. Okay, it's a little... I mean, the problem is I don't know how many shards I have now. And it's like, should I keep going with the... I guess that's... I don't know, it is spirit. Okay. I guess I'll keep going with this one? Or is that... Oh, that looks like it needs a little more than 6. I guess probably 12 for this one? It doesn't tell me how many I have though. Okay, these guys are just level 10. Yeah, I mean, I don't plan on finding like all the songs and all the bottles. Probably not all the awards because those aren't marked either. Another cold resistance. Okay, that's pretty good. I guess maybe I should be mixing it up. That way I balance my resistance. The Winter's Grass is pretty good. Sunder. Yeah, I probably don't need Sunder. I feel like 57 might be... Oh yeah. Okay, that's an upgrade. For 1 level until I double my damage. Kind of weird to get lightning stuff in the ice place though. Yeah, there's some like real decent loot in here. Okay, well maybe not that so much. I guess Souls can have that though. Since it's gonna be light. Yeah, there you go, you can have that. Oh, it's level 12. Never mind, you can't have that. Yeah, like I almost certainly don't have enough for this one. Oh, I guess maybe... Oh, don't use all of them and then tell me I don't have... Okay. These don't be like level 20. Oh, it is a Revenant. Shit. Hey, okay. Can you guys run in there? I need to, like, not take hits from that guy. I guess he could also just stand there. That works too. He seems to be stuck for some reason. Oh no, I probably shouldn't have walked in. Well. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you just chilling up here? Go in there. Oh, you're like stuck actually. No, okay. Let me move you forward. There, go actually fight him. Is that Solus setting those traps or what? If they are, he's doing a really shitty job of it. Yeah, these Revenants are nowhere near as threatening as they were in 1. I don't know what happened to my spell there. Just in case that's not Solus's. I don't think it is, because he's setting multiple. Okay. Well, there's level 11, so the stuff I picked up is immediately outclassed. I had that for 1 fight. Got a research on that though. Okay, so we can immediately jump to this one. That's going to be a huge upgrade. And then... Is it just a battle mage? Is there any... I don't think there was any armor I needed. No. I guess Solus can have a... Wait. Oh yeah, the helmet, right. Okay, you can't really... I guess you can have this. There you go. Well, that's a shit ton of gold. What the fuck was that? I just saw like traps shoot up everywhere. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be happening. Because I just walked on one and nothing happened. I think what was happening is there was like the dungeon randomly spawning those mines, and it was happening throughout the combat. Okay, so we should be good on money for a while. Frost Essence, Superb Cold Resist. Oh, okay. I don't know about that one. I mean, I guess Solus can take that. That's like for a very specific build, I guess. Like the problem with that is that there's like enemies that resist cold, so having plus 10% isn't really going to be worth it if you come up against something that's immune to it. I guess I'll chuck the what's even this? Yeah, get rid of the electrical resist for this one. What do you have? Health. 2 melee defense. I guess you can have this one. And then level up. Yeah, I don't really need cooldown. That could be useful. Although I'm not really getting hit that much. Oh, that's actually... I mean, it's only 66% damage, but it fires 12 of them. I mean, that seems really good. Each hit from energy barrage lowers the target's resistance for your staff's magic. Oh, okay. That's only 2%, but I guess it'd be 24% with all targets that selected at random. I'll grab this. Alright, I probably don't have enough to go into the other doors.
Do elves just call it root?
No, we have another name for it.
Well, that's no fun.
You spend too much time with Sarah.
How did I miss this stuff? Alright. Does someone have a challenge? I think they do. The only problem is that I don't remember who has what skills. I assume challenge is one of these ones. Yeah, that's challenge. Okay, so it's the battlefield taunting a target and improving your guard. Okay. It lasts for 8 seconds. So I would assume they both have that. Mighty Blow, Warcry. Oh, you already had challenge. I guess you can probably have... swap that out for another one. I guess I should go fire next. So shouldn't this do like a decent... Okay, I guess he's like resistant to ice. I was gonna say I have the enhanced damage for Winter's Grasp, but that didn't do shit. You have a lot of money in here. The what? Alright. I know what that is. Okay, surely I don't have enough for this.
We need more shards.
Oh, okay, it doesn't take it off me. I think I've only got one. Okay, well that's a pretty nice system there that they actually give you a reason to go do the collections. Very similar to the moonbeam gems in Dragon's Dogma. I still don't know what that's... because that's just covering the entire area. And it's like, hey, there's a key somewhere, go figure it out. Yeah, I did come here without him initially. Oh, I can't read this now. Because they had comments when I first got here. But he wasn't in the party. And then he said something else when I walked in. Oh well.
Nothing to report, sir.
Just bring you back, I guess. Just like there's one more shard over here. If I can just figure out how to get to it. Oh, it's like way further into... oh, this is going to be a pain to get, I think. So it's probably like... wait, where even is it? I think it may be on that one. Oh, that's probably going to be death if I jump for this, right? Oh no. Oh, it's over there. What the fuck? Okay, well that's not connected. Oh, never mind, it is. Wow, good thing I used my mouse to check to see that I can energize that. Because that's probably the only way up there. So I've got to go like... probably up this way? I wish it was more obvious when you could energize something. So I think I have to go... oh, I might be a little off course, actually. Yeah, more so this way. Oh, and yeah, the stream may also just like end abruptly because there's a I've got a cyclone heading in this direction. I don't know how bad it'll be. So if like the power goes out, the stream will just end. But yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be too bad. So I think by the time it gets out my way, it should be tapered off a lot. I mean, this is like the first cyclone we've had in 50 years. We don't really get them. So I've never experienced one. But I'm like far enough in that I think it's expected that by the time it reaches us it'll be just like strong winds. Nothing too major. Oh, maybe I didn't get his quest. Were his devices the those wards that I've been... Those like little round things? Because he did comment on that. Oh, okay. I've been activating them, I just don't have his quest. I guess I can go back and talk to him. So I was wondering why they were just like out there randomly. Yeah, there was one in the temple that I activated. I was wondering why they were just around and they weren't like marked on the map or anything. I guess that's nice that they let you grab them early. I think I've grabbed like 4 or 5 of them. I guess because I didn't have him in the... Oh, I might not have seen that. I don't think I had him in the party when I did a few of them. And so, like, no one commented on what they were. They just, like, activated and I got some, Have I gone the wrong way again? Maybe. Yeah, I think so. I got some, like... What even is it called? It's not power, the,
Anything you can spare will help.
Come to me, child.
the other thing you get.
I shall embrace you.
Influence, I think. But then no one in the party, like, said anything. So I just assumed it was another collectible.
I'm sorry. When you spend your days teaching
But then the last one, Solus was like, oh, this will help keep the fade shut.
What do you know about the Fade?
What would you like to know?
I'd like to know more
I've
about
already...
the
Oh, I thought I asked about this.
It is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster at an area that has seen many deaths. But your mark allows you to exert some control over the breach. That means it was created deliberately.
I'd like to know more about demons.
Your circle says that demons hate the natural world and seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living, and a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them? If not in peace, at least without such active confrontation.
Not in the world we know today. The veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
Maybe I haven't, like, talked to him
Goodbye.
enough. Oh, right, he did, like, glitch me out last time. Unless maybe that screwed something out. Oh, did you just do it again? You're a fucking asshole, god damn it. That's twice he's done this. When I talk to him, I just get locked in place. Okay, well... Good thing I literally just quick saved before I talked to him, because I thought that might happen. I think it's because he tries to walk back and forth, maybe. Maybe just don't talk to him when he's standing over there.
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
Why?
Why not?
Privacy? Caution? Concern about the direction of this Inquisition once our work is done?
Then don't tell me. I wasn't asking as part of the Inquisition.
I am sorry. With so much fear in the air, What would you know of me?
Yeah, I don't know if I had the, I don't know if there's the option to destroy the Red Lyrium without getting the quest from Barrack. I might have just missed it.
I grew up in a village to
But
the
at least with this, like, you could activate
There
it.
was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits, and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
2 reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find interesting areas, one must be interesting.
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I join the
Well, he
Inquisition.
really likes it whenever you ask a
Danger.
question.
If our enemies destroy the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. In truth, I've enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You train your will to control magic and withstand possession. Your indomitable focus is an enjoyable side benefit. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
You said you traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, and you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers, the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Any place in particular?
I dreamt at Ostagar. I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Caelan's forces.
Okay, well, that's
I've
pretty
heard the
cool.
stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire, and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Caelan fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't tell which is real.
It is the Fade. They are all real.
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
You're saying that you became friends with Pride and Desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the mind.
Well, I mean,
If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
okay. I mean, they are literally called the demons, but sure.
I'm impressed that you could become friends with spirits.
Anyone who can dream has the potential. Few ever try. My friends comforted me in grief and shared my joy. Yet, because they exist without form, as we understand it, the Chantry declares that spirits are not truly people. Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
I mean, Justice seemed pretty cool.
I hadn't thought about it that way. But I see your point.
Thank you. Few are willing to entertain such a notion.
We didn't really have the context as far as this game is, but like,
Goodbye.
you see, I think he messes with you if you try and talk to him when he's over there. Can I wait for him to walk back again? Or is he just gonna stand there now? Yeah, actually, I'm gonna check potions first off, because you don't,
You're back. And in one piece.
oh, apparently I had notes for
I
you.
found notes by a Master Tajan. I wondered if you might be interested.
Let me have a look. This should... Oh, I see. With a distillate of... The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word.
Oh, okay, I guess delirium pressure. Ooh, that could be really good. You're a bit cranky.
How are your people holding up?
No one's declared me a heretic recently, so I won't complain.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a few around who can help.
Farewell.
So maybe I could buy... I can't even talk to you. There's nothing in here that I can... No, I can't buy and sell from here. Okay. Can I... Still don't have a Dawn Lotus. Oh, I've found 2 of these, I guess. I don't know where I found those. Rash Vine. Okay, can't do those. Lyrium Potion. Okay, so it is like a mana one. Need Death Root though. Increases magic by 30 for 20 seconds. Increases maximum amount by 25. Okay, that's probably pretty useful. I guess I should be grabbing that instead of yeah, I should probably have that instead of that. I think I need to spend the influence to unlock the 3rd one, but I didn't mean to make that. How do I... No. I wonder if that gets rid of the 5 that I just had. Oh, and this is elf root as well, okay. Gives me another reason to make those.
Perhaps another time.
When there was no sky maker.
Oh yeah, I wanted to try talking to you again.
When there was no earth.
Still, I don't... Maybe I did pick up the... Okay, goodbye.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye. Greetings.
No,
We'll
I
talk
didn't
later.
even...
Goodbye.
I didn't even press that. Okay. Rex. Shepherd. Maybe I do have this quest and I just never... Should be in a circle, right? Yeah, I don't seem to have his quest. Maybe that's later? That would be weird, because I've already found a bunch of them. Unless finding them screwed it up. Because that's Black Walls and this is Varix. I mean, it would suck if I just missed that. I guess I'll try talking in Blackwall again because it's been a little bit.
You built for them the golden city, the center of all creation, and for a time you
Good day to you.
Although, I don't know if he'll have anything else until we do his
Hot work.
questline.
Something to drink.
I've been meaning to thank you. There are 100 things that need your attention. You didn't have to take the time to help me, and yet you did.
I mean, I assume this is for the quest that it was on the way. I mean, it was kind of on the way, but
If the history you pursue benefits the Wardens, then it was worth it.
proven yourself to be an honorable woman. Principled. I've great admiration for you. And I've never been more certain in my decision to join you.
There will be opportunities for us to do even more in the future.
Then I look forward to it.
I guess that's probably it for now.
I want to hear more about you.
Because I think we've already...
Compared to yours, my life will seem dull indeed.
What did you do before you became a warden?
I was...
I feel like we already had these conversations maybe, but I guess they would be gone if we hadn't.
Grew weary of fighting other men's wars.
So you became a warden?
More or less. Becoming a Grey Warden was the first time I felt like I mattered. The life I led before seems hollow in comparison. Perhaps one day it will fade away.
Your name, Blackwall, doesn't sound Orlesian. Marcher then.
Yeah,
Ferelden.
dudes aren't really my thing.
The Free Marchers originally. Markham. That was a long time ago. Another life.
I hear that many wardens were once criminals.
You're right. And when you join, your past is forgotten, so let's leave it that way.
Oh, so kind of like the wall in Game of Thrones.
We can continue this discussion at another time.
Was that established before? That criminals went to join the wardens? I thought they would...
Only the word. Sing only the chant.
They were grabbing people that had like the potential.
So the Carter sells lyrium to both mages and Templars?
Templars use it all the time.
A learned child is a blessing
Yeah,
upon his
I assume it might be more
parents.
common in
To research him in
women than in men, but... Oh good, I finally got this, okay. Get this, and then finally grab this one. It's weird that it's locked behind that. Or, well, quite literally a lock, but... Okay, did you guys would have finished your stuff, right? Wait, did I not send you guys off for new... Might have sent them off over here. Okay, just 30 influence. Okay. That might have been better if I had sent someone else then. Oh, is this just like constant? Oh. Why is it still here then when it says... Oh, okay. So I guess we got like... That's done. Okay, so we got like 4 that we can send off. I think this is probably more fitting for you.
Let's see what we have.
I guess I'll check the other ones first before I do that. Alright, well I guess you're the only one that can do this.
Let us begin.
And then I might send you off for this one. Okay, then I guess we're not busy. Oh yes, because I can't do these. Okay. So oh shit, I don't know which one's which. I guess they're both 15. Okay, before we do anything, I want to check my... channel here. Okay, that's Templars. Oh, okay, I guess this is the same one. Am I able to do both of these, or 'cause I feel like if you side with one, it would remove the other, right? Because one of them's mages, one of them's Templars. Anyway, okay. I figured this one would have. Okay. Well, I mean, it makes sense to be a mage. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know why Sarah didn't like whatever I just did. Something just showed up in the war room there. Is there something over here? Oh, this one. We can't do it yet because everyone's currently busy.
Have you kept in touch with our friends in Lady
Oh, actually, I wanted to go back to...
Several bards will play for her
Well, I just...
night. We will have names.
Cut that dialogue out. Whoops. I wanted to go back to the hinterlands for the lock. I'm still missing a land. Oh, that's probably where the dragon is. Might be able to take it on soon though, right? Because it was level 12, I think.
Nothing to report, sir.
And we're like level 11 and 10 now. Yeah, maybe. Because there is, I mean, there's like a big empty space here and here, but I don't know. It could also be here, I guess. But I would assume it's like back here. There was somewhere else that had a bunch of locked doors too. I don't remember where it was though. Really? Level 7? That was like worthless. Oh, it was over here in Redcliffe. Oh, there's something else here too.
Something here. Better take a closer look.
It's like up there. Oh, right, yeah, it was inside the locked door. Yeah, it's a little odd to put level 7 gear behind that when you need to be... You need to have invested 4 points into the war table to be able to even open that door.
Good day.
Another one of those. Okay, see that one was probably worth it if... I guess if I had a Varric in the party. I guess the problem is Varric doesn't really get a better weapon, he just gets the schematics that you have to constantly make.
May it be with you. May it be with you. May it be with you.
Blessings upon the Inquisition.
Yeah, I heard you the first 3 times, thanks. Ooh, 10 obsidian. And Fade Touch. Okay, this one was definitely worth it. Might be able to take on the dragons soon then if I can just make like a really good weapon with that obsidian. I think there may have been a locked one on the Storm Coast, but I think I'll leave that for now. Um, not really, unfortunately. I don't know if there'll be another one later on or not, but
Was excellent. It gave us information we dearly needed. Thank you.
I don't know how
I will take these injury reports to researcher Minave.
oh right, the research. I need to hand this in.
Giselle says we're losing fewer patients to fever thanks to your work. Good. The
You
Maker
gonna-
is watching over us. All
I
right.
had more than just that, right? I definitely had more than just the course. Oh, there we go. It takes a little bit sometimes. Oh, is that this lady here, Josephine?
What may I do for you?
I guess we haven't talked to her in a little bit.
How do you and Liliana know each other?
We moved through similar circles in Norlay. I believe we
Yeah, she's
accidentally
alright.
met Val
I guess, like,
Royal.
the fact that
Leliana
she's not
was
a party
once
member means she doesn't really have a lot of, like, as much
What
presence
exactly
as
do you mean
everyone
when you
else.
say the game.
Forgive me. The game refers to the slow duels of influence among the noble and powerful of Orlais. It's a rather light-hearted name for the matter, but Orlesians are fond of playful touches.
I'd swear our families have met before.
Perhaps. Everyone of distinction in the Free Marches attends Lady Trevelyan's summer balls.
Great Aunt Lucille always did love a party.
I don't recall seeing you at any of them.
The food was peppered with too many attempts at matchmaking for my tastes.
A common peril among nobility, no matter where one goes.
Do you believe I'm whole? That's a weird
Tell me.
question to ask.
Do you believe I was saved by Andraste at the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
The shadowy effect is a little distracting.
The miracles Andraste performed were so long ago, they're difficult to picture. If it were truly her and the Fate who saved you. Well, in any case, many already believe you walk in the Maker's light.
What did you do before coming here?
I had the great honor of serving Antiva's crown as ambassador to Orlais. I'm also first in line to become the head of House Montilier, though my siblings attend to our mercantile affairs.
How strong are your past loyalties?
I would never have given up my position if I did not intend to fully commit to the Inquisition. We cannot fall back on borders. Antiva is as threatened as any country by the rebellions. If anything, the alliances I forged there may help our current cause.
Do you think the Inquisition will continue after we seal the breach?
If we prove ourselves by healing the breach, people may turn to us for other things. Protection, counsel, justice. The Inquisition offered these once to those in need.
What business are the Montiliers in exactly?
We began as merchants. My ancestors founded the first trade routes to Rivain. We once sent entire fleets across the Waking Sea.
But not anymore.
No. These days, our vessels are a touch more modest.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Well, I didn't even see her. Unless I've like screwed it up, I didn't see a romance option there either. Yeah, I guess we'll head to the... I think the main story is the only thing left, other than some minor side stuff. So I guess it's
Cullen?
Yes.
just the
Haven
style
has
of play
limited
at first.
space for our soldiers to train. Perhaps we could set up something over here. We don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
Redcliffe is in the hands of a Magister. This cannot be allowed to stand.
The letter from Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
Isn't that kind of him? What does Alexius say about me?
He's so complimentary that we are certain he wants to kill you.
Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die, and we'll lose the only
Oh dear,
means we
okay,
have
I
of
should I
closing
need a
these rifts. I won't allow it.
mod because I'm playing as a female this time.
Try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep.
Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Orlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister...
Has outplayed us.
The Magister's son, Felix, told me Alexius is in a cult that's obsessed with me. I doubt they'll graciously receive our apologies and go about their business.
They will remain a threat, and a powerful one, unless we act.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a solution.
Where is the Earl of Redcliffe? I'm sure he'd help us get his castle back.
After he was displaced, Arl Tegan rode straight for Dunrim to petition the crown for help. I doubt he'll want our assistance once the Ferelden army lays siege to his castle.
Wait. There is a secret passage into the castle, an escape route for the family. It's too
Well, you
narrow
only
for our
just
troops,
remembered?
but we could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
That's why we need a distraction. Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
Focus their attention on Trevelyan, while we take out the Tevinters. It's risky, but it could work.
Fortunately, you'll have help.
You know, there's a thing called
This man
knocking.
says he has information about the Magister and his methods, Commander.
But that
Your
mustache
spies will
looks
never
so
get past
ridiculous.
Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going after him, I'm coming along.
The plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this. We can still go after the Templars if you'd rather not play the bait. It's up to you.
Right, okay. Oh, damn, I got a lot of power. Choose an image to make it impossible to work with it. Okay. Toe fungus is not a very romantic way to put it, but yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah, I'm way above the recommended level. Okay. Yeah, we'll be fine. Oh, okay, I guess he is coming along. Well, I would like to have a row so I can pick any locks. So I guess it's just going to be between you two. You're pretty much built the same anyway, so... Sure.
Announce us.
The Magister's invitation was for Mistress Trevelyan alone. The rest will wait here.
If my friends can't enter, then I won't go in either.
Well, he folded pretty quickly. They got cool outfits though.
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again. And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
Just be like passive aggressive right from the start.
If the Grand Enchanter wants to be part of these talks, then I welcome her as a guest of the Inquisition.
Thank you.
Yeah, Sarah's just standing sideways.
The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
Probably don't start with the interrogation.
The Inquisition has many
Okay,
backers
well,
among the Orlesian nobility.
whatever.
I'm sure we can find suitable compensation.
I'm not sure what the Orlesian nobility have to offer that I don't already possess.
She knows everything, Father.
Felix,
Oh, well,
what have you done?
I guess it didn't really matter what I said.
We made sure to disarm your trap before we came in.
I figured we'd like buy for
I've yet to
time, but
see
I
your
guess not.
cleverness, I'm afraid. You walk into my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control. You're nothing but a mistake.
Huh.
If I'm a mistake, what exactly was the breach supposed to accomplish?
It was to be a triumphant moment for the Elder One, for this world.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliché everyone expects us to be.
Dorian,
Okay, I was wondering why you were
You turned me down.
staying hidden and then you just revealed yourself.
Power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
Blah, blah. My cult is better than yours. I've heard it 1,000 times.
Well, you know, it's a chance for the Imperium to really one-up that whole starting the Blight thing.
He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen. Why would you support this?
Stop it, Father.
But did no one else see that?
Give up the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
No, it's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
There is a way. The Elder One promised, if I undo the mistake at the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
Seize them, Venatori. The Elder One demands this woman's life.
They only took out the one before, and then they all...
Your men are dead, Alexius.
You are a mistake. You should never have existed.
No!
Did we just, like, get pulled into the Fade, or what? Oh, Jesus, alright.
The Elder One. Where'd they come from?
Guess not quite. Oh, good. Red Lyrium, too. Oh, and it's just us two. I probably can't level you up, can I? Maybe? Oh, I might be able to. Although what to put you into, I don't know. Do I just, like, build you the same as Solus, maybe? Cause I guess I'll give you the barrier. Yeah, I guess, like, the longer. Probably that. I guess because he's going to be a mage as well, we can get Dispel. So we can grab that, and then from there, probably just go into the offensive ones. So probably just get, maybe just get like one of each. So you have like some options. I guess that'll work, because you're actually going to have a barrier up. Yeah, that'll do, I guess. Okay, it might be a little rough. Oh. Hey, I was looting that.
It's probably not what Alexius intended. The rift must have moved us to what? The closest confluence of arcane energy?
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when. Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
Did we go forward in time or back, and how far?
Those are excellent questions. We'll have to find out, won't we? Let's look around, see where the rift took us. Then we can figure out.
I mean, we also would have moved because we were in like the throne room. And now we're in the dungeon. I don't think time would have changed that.
Alexius mentioned an Elder One in the hall. Do you know who he was talking about?
Leader of the Venatori, I suspect. Some magister aspiring to godhood. It's the same old tune. Let's play with magic we don't understand. It will make us incredibly powerful. Evidently, it doesn't matter if you rip apart the fabric of time in the process.
What was Alexius trying to do?
I believe his original plan was to remove you from time completely. If that happened, you would never have been at the Temple of Sacred Ashes or mangled his Elder One's plan. I think your surprise in the castle hall made him reckless. He tossed us into the rift before he was ready.
Okay, so he's just like straight up the strongest mage that's
and here we are.
ever been presented, I guess.
There were others in the hall. Could they have been drawn through the rift?
I doubt it was large enough to bring the whole room through. Alexius wouldn't risk catching himself or Felix in it. They're probably still where and when we left them. In some sense, anyway.
You have a plan to get us back, I hope.
I have some thoughts on that. They're lovely thoughts, like little jewels.
I know why everything's all flooded as well, but I mean, I think this is exactly, yeah, this looks kind of familiar. Oh, this is just like coated in red lyrium. Oh, okay. There's just like 8 floors to this. Oh, there's actually someone in here. Oh, really good camera.
My tears are my sins, my sins, my sins. Andraste, guide me, Andraste, guide me.
I would love to say I know you. However, I can't see you.
Lisas. Hello? Do you remember me?
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me.
I can't say I do remember him. Are we... Okay, no, that would have just led back the other way. Oh, you might actually need some armor upgrade. I don't know if I want you wearing that. You can't wear anything. What about your weapon? Okay, I can at least give you this, I guess. Although that's gonna... How much? You know what? I'll give you this one. The lightning staff. Oh, that looks like a dead end over here. At least you got an internal map this time.
Alexius has made a dreadful mess of this place, hasn't he?
I didn't see this part of the castle.
It was covered in the tackiest carvings of wolves and dogs I'd ever seen. This is not an improvement.
Just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything important over here. Oh, this is Dorian, right? Do I have a, yeah, okay. Yeah, we've only talked to him like one time prior. Atari Zealot. Okay, well, I don't remember this part of the castle. The one with the moat inside and drawbridges. I don't know why there's two separate markers over here. Maybe one for each party member? No, because they would have been... No, they said they would have remained where they were. Is it like in the cell?
You're alive. I saw you disappear into the rift.
Okay, so this must be a decent part in the future then. Why is that like the angry response? I mean, like, obviously that's her.
I don't understand. What's happened to you?
Red lyrium. It's a disease. The longer you're near it, eventually you become this. Then they mine your corpse for more.
Oh, that's fucking dark.
It's
Alright.
very important.
Harvest Mir. 9.
How do you know that?
Dragon.
942? Then we've missed an entire year.
Have you just been counting?
We have to get out of here. Go back in time.
Please, stop this from happening. Alexius serves the Elder One, more powerful than the Maker. No one challenges him and lives.
That Magister's going to regret he didn't just kill me.
Our only hope is to find the amulet that Alexius used to send us here. If it still exists, I can use it to reopen the rift at the exact spot we left. Maybe.
Good.
I said, maybe. It might also turn us into paste.
You must try. Your spy master, Leliana. She is here. Find her. Quickly. Before the Elder One learns you're here.
Right, and I guess it takes more than a year to turn into lyrium. Yeah, but I mean, like, if you don't have any source of... There's no, like, source of daylight here either. So it's not like you could tell when it's turned from one day to the next.
Infection. Maker, why is it coming out of the walls?
Are you sure you want to find out?
Well, okay, level 1 armor, that'll be helpful. I guess it didn't really matter who I brought with me.
The light shall lead her safely through the paths of
Oh,
this
well,
world
maybe it did.
into the next. For she who trusts in the Maker
fire is her water. You've returned to us. Can it be? Has Andraste given us another chance?
How come she's nowhere near as infected
I failed you. I failed everyone. The end must truly be
as the
upon us
other
if
one?
the dead return to life.
I'm not back from the dead, Cassandra. I just got... Well, this is hard to explain.
I was there. The Magister obliterated you with a gesture.
Alexius sent us forward in time. If we find him, we may be able to return to the present.
Go back in time. Then, can you make it so that none of this ever took place?
And I'll make sure Alexius suffers for his crimes.
Alexius's master. After you died, we could not stop the Elder One from rising. Empress Celine was murdered.
I mean,
The
doesn't
army
that bring up
swept in
some
afterwards, it was a horde of demons. Nothing
some
stopped
concerns though? Can you punish someone for crime they've committed in the future?
We'll stop all that from happening. I promise.
Maker, guide us all.
Okay, we're not going to address the fact that she's clearly glowing red. Is there any, like, adverse effects to this? And if you can see... No, it doesn't say anything. Oops. So I guess this would maybe be Sarah down here. Yep.
And wait, where were those? No. Where were those? Well, we waited. No. Where were those? Remember, stupid. I can't take that.
Well, I mean, they might have actually, if you can't remember.
No. You can't be here. You're dead and they don't come back.
Have you not heard of necromancy?
I'm not dead, Sarah. There's nothing to be afraid of.
I can believe some demon or whatever.
Oh, for the love of... No one's dead. Alexius used time magic.
Talk sense or shut it. I can't think about him.
I didn't mean to frighten you. I promise, it's really me. I'm here to stop this.
You might not know. There were so many. The day you died, I ran out of arrows making them pay. Then it didn't matter anymore. You got demons and gods.
Oh, that's concerning. You have infinite arrows.
I want them to hurt. You're really here. I'll freaking die to spit in their faces. You want Alexius?
Wait, does everyone get the...
Never leaves, guards say.
Oh, okay, everyone just conveniently gets their gear back too. Now I just gotta figure out how to get where I need to go. Because I guess this isn't really... Like, what is this pointing at? Okay, I guess it's just pointing to the upstairs. Maybe. But everything leads down by the looks of it, unless maybe I can go across that middle... Yep, that middle bit now is conveniently open.
Andraste, have mercy on their souls.
Can we find something else to hit? It'll make me feel better.
Oh, that's a lovely dinner table. Okay, so there's a bunch of shit here. Supplies. Okay, we haven't seen any demons yet. Oh, this guy got messed up, though. Good thing I brought you along. Because I almost swapped you out for Blackwall. Just to have another tank, but... although there might not be much of worth in here. Okay, yeah, there was like 100 gold and that was it. Next, so you got like 2 layers of jail cells, then the barracks, then the torture chambers. I feel like the torture chamber should be where the jail is.
There is no maker. The Elder One has taken all that is his and will soon rule from his city.
That still doesn't make him a god.
Ah! There is no god but the Elder One. The Maker is dead. Say it.
Never. I'll die a good Andrastian before living a second as one of you.
Okay, let's probably interrupt this. Might have been a little bit late on that.
May she find peace at the Maker's side.
Well, that was kind of my fault for just waiting to see the conversation. Leader of Souls. Damn, Tigers do a lot of damage. For level 4? This is all like really low level stuff. I guess they don't expect you to do all the side stuff first.
How did Trevelyan know of the sacrifice at the temple? Answer! You will break.
I will die first.
No, she aged pretty poorly. I don't know if you can, okay.
You're alive.
Yeah, so I don't think you can choke someone out through armor. But I guess he didn't have any around his neck.
Well, that was impressive.
Anger is stronger than any pain. Do you have weapons? Good. The Magister's probably in his chambers.
He didn't really
Curious how we got here?
accomplish a whole lot within a year.
Alexius sent us into the future. This, his victory, his Elder One, it was never meant to be.
I'm so sorry for everything you suffered.
We have to reverse his spell. If we can get back to our present time, we can prevent this future from ever happening.
And mages always wonder why people fear them. No one should have this power.
It's dangerous and unpredictable. Before the breach...
I mean, I feel like it was more so the artifact, but...
Enough. This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real.
Oh, you actually gonna come along? Oh, okay.
What happened while we were away?
Wonder if she could open locks.
Stop talking.
I'm just asking for information.
Oh,
No,
okay.
you're talking to fill silence. Nothing happened that you want to hear.
Yeah, she already went through torture here as well. So that'd really suck for her to come back to the exact same spot. She got like the worst of it though, seemingly. But then like Fiona's really the only one they managed to like half crystallize.
Castle, if there is one.
Oh, she actually is joining as like a companion. Okay, can't really do anything with that. I'd have to assume it's like this new god that's spawning a bunch of this new, like the red lyrium, because that's a shit ton of it. I mean, I know they're growing it out of people too, but like,
More power for his rituals.
No! Don't hurt me, Linnea.
oh well, I guess it doesn't really matter when we arrive.
More freaking demons.
So I guess I should just wait for the dialogue to finish, because it's scripted anyway. Wait, how is there a... Okay, that's a little odd, having a dock in the middle of the castle. Because we're already like... That's 4 floors below. It seems like a really easy way to get invaded. Yeah, and it's just a little weird contextually to just have to listen to
Don't look up.
to someone being tortured
Shit, I looked.
if you wanted to get the full conversation. Oh, I'm getting surrounded here. I think that's a little more of a mess when there's only one tank. When there's 2, they constantly draw all the aggro. But with the 1, she's not able to control everything by herself. It's not a huge deal because everything is such a low level, but... So I'm gonna try this spell out. Oh yeah, that That's pretty good for single targets. Still feel like there's not as many like AoE multi-target moves as there were previously. Like mages don't feel as powerful as they were in 1. Because like this is the biggest spell I've got and it's not that big. I guess there is Blizzard that I haven't. I'll need to like try it out as Solace. Oh yeah, Revenants were definitely... I think Revenants were like the hardest enemies in 1. I don't really remember 2. I think they were a bit easier in 2, but in 1 they were definitely like really tough. So I think I used to have to micromanage it and have like if the Revenant was here, for example, I would have Alistair in the front trying to draw aggro. I'd have Leliana behind getting like the back hits. And then Wynn would just constantly be healing Alistair. And then sometimes Leliana would get hit because the Revenant could do like a 180 swing and it would sometimes clip her. 39. That might be better for Dorian? No. It's 39, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. And then they had like the, they could pull you. Which happened a lot. Which was a little bit scary as a mage. Because they would just drag you into melee range and do a shit ton of damage. I feel like there was a tough fight with like 2 of them at once at some point in 1.
What became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
And you're not going to tell me?
You'll find out soon enough.
Oh, good. Well, couldn't you, like, tell us now so we're prepared for it? Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Oh, I guess it's because it's... Wait, why are these guys fighting the demons? Well, it looked like they were fighting the demons. Shouldn't they be on the same side? No, they are fighting them. Oh, where are you getting beat up? Just take a potion, you should be fine.
What in Andraste's name is that? Hold on to it. I want to look at it later.
Wait, why are we holding onto a red lyrium now? Didn't they just establish that it's dangerous to touch? Oh yeah, I did say that things were better off when they had blood sacrifices. Wait, so where's this gonna go then? I guess this will go to the roof? Oh, this might also lead around. Oh, there's so many I guess these markers are just pointing to this, though. They're just telling you where the next floor is.
Try to take out that enchanter quickly.
So, okay, Liliana is still here.
Go for some light reading.
Ooh, there might be a better helmet. Ah, no, it's not. Never mind. Actually, would Sarah be able to put that on? Or was it for warriors only? Oh no, she can actually wear it. Oh yeah, that's true too. But I mean, this was like... We were just told that red lyrium was a disease. Oh, there's another one. I don't know if I... Is that like this, maybe? Okay. Hopefully I didn't like miss any, because it seems to be loot off dead enemies.
What happened here? Find Alexius. That's all that matters.
It goes even higher up. Okay, but I don't really have a rogue that could take advantage of that.
We could take them by surprise.
Oh, you're the mage, aren't you? Can I target you, please? Thank you. I think I'm hitting him.
Aren't you cute in your little pool of guns?
Okay, there's another one. Leaping shot. So I think there was someone I forgot to loot outside, and I'm hoping they didn't drop the shard. Oh, what was the point of coming up here? I guess just for elevation. So it says to find a way back to the throne room, so I'm hoping I'm not, like, going for that now. Can you get out of the way? Oh, I guess I could have just walked through this way. Don't know what the point of that locked door was then. I guess you would just... What is the point of opening all these, like, shortcuts? Oh, okay, that's gonna be a... Yeah, it's like a huge delay from when you cast a spell and when you're allowed to move. I also don't know how that guy got in the room. He just, like, teleported in, I guess. Okay, is this? Okay, well, they're kind of addressing the blight infection that they seemingly brought up only in the DLC of 1. I guess this is their way of explaining it, that Leliana was resistant to it, so she couldn't get infected. Just gonna make a hard save here. It's like I missed a room. Okay, I guess maybe you need a ladder to get in here? Yeah, there's like a room hidden back here. That's weird. I wonder if that's inaccessible. Because that thing's like glitching out. And it looks like a coin badge, but it's sideways. There's no doors here. And there's no, like... There's no entrance for it here. I mean, that kind of looks like something you could... This looks like a bash thing. That totally looks like something you could bash down. Not from this side, I guess, but... Yeah, and then there's nothing... here. That's weird. I wonder if there's like just another way in there, or if they forgot to make this bashable.
How much damage did Alexius' spell do?
Rifts tore apart all of southern Thedas, starting here. But whether that's his doing or the breach, who can say?
Okay, so that's... We've got two different things here. I don't know what... Oh, I'm missing a shard, aren't I? Do I need a...
Maker's breath. Where did Alexius find this? How
Shit.
did he even move it here?
Can we open it?
Perhaps.
That's what we need the shards for.
Strong. How desperate and paranoid must he be? His servants must have a way through. He has to eat. Let's look around.
Must have missed like a loot thing somewhere. Maybe it was the guy outside that I didn't loot. How do I get back out there? This way, maybe? Because I feel like I looted everyone. I'm gonna have to, like, backtrack now. Oh no, there's some... I figured this would be him though, right? I don't want to, like, accidentally I didn't see him. It could be these guys, I guess. Okay, I thought maybe this was him in here, because this looked very important. Oh, I guess I was maybe supposed to climb around. Oh, that guy could just teleport, okay. Hopefully it's him that has it.
Doesn't look like the Elder One is interested in saving his followers.
Yeah, okay. Maybe you do
Let's head back
have to
the
just
main
collect.
hall. I think I know how we'll open that door.
Yeah, no shit. I thought maybe that was like a, gonna be a secret thing, but I guess you had to collect everything. It looks like there's one missing. Oh, I see. They just reused the door with the normal shards on it. Which normally has 6 slots, but they only had 5 for this one. Like the thumbs up.
Alexius, it's time to answer for your crimes.
And here you are, finally. I knew you would appear again. Not that it would be now, but I knew I hadn't destroyed you.
Right, that's why he wanted the extra guards.
Everything you did to the world, to yourself.
It doesn't matter now. All we can do is wait for the end.
What do you mean? What's ending?
The irony that you should appear now, of all the possibilities. All that I fought for, all that I betrayed, and what have I wrought? Ruin and death, that is nothing else. The Elder One comes for me, for you, for us all. Felix.
That's Felix. Maker's breath, Alexius, what have you done?
He would have died, Dorian. I saved him. Please, don't hurt my son. I'll do anything you ask.
Hand over the amulet and we let him go.
Let him go and I swear you'll get what you want.
I want the world back.
Oh, okay, well. God damn it. That was entirely your fault. Oh, okay, that was a bad time to pause it.
I gave the world for Felix.
Oh, he's only level 7 after all that. Well. So I guess that's why she got so messed up, was because of the blighted blood. But she was also very... She was supposed to be resistant to it, so... Okay, so what is the... Hang on. What does the spell actually do? Because I think it says that the, You remove hostile magic and status effects from allies while stripping beneficial effects. I don't know which ones that counts, because I think it says... Yeah, barrier is... Oh, is vulnerable to the spell effect. Okay, I thought it said invulnerable. I'm just dyslexic, I guess. So, dispel that. Oh, that takes a while to work. That makes a lot more sense now. I could have sworn it said invulnerable. I think he may be stuck.
Where are your assassins this time?
Oh, did he just summon? Oh, he summoned a bunch of shit. Okay. Probably can't dispel that one. That one seems scripted. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a rift here. Didn't even need to dispel that one. Did he do another one? Yeah. This might kill him. Oh no, it didn't do as much damage as I thought.
He wanted to die, didn't he?
Okay, it's a shame.
Lies he told himself.
I came here a bit over-leveled.
He lost Felix long ago. Didn't even notice. Oh, Alexius.
I know you cared for him.
Once he was a man to whom I compared all others. Sad, isn't it? This is the same.
I mean, when we go back, he's still going to be alive.
I think it's the same one we made in Minrathous. That's a relief. Give me an hour to work out the spell he used, and I should be able to reopen the rift.
An hour? That's impossible. You must go now.
Oh well, that's some bad timing.
The Elder One.
Oh hey, potato skin. What's up?
That's how they won. How it won. If you can make it right, make it never happen, I'll fight. We'll fight.
No, I won't let
Okay,
you
that's
live
not
through
exactly what I meant.
Look at us. We're already dead. The only way
I thought that meant I would
is
fight with
if
them,
this day
but
never comes. Cast your spell. You have as much time as I have arrows.
wait, why are you inside now?
Though darkness closes, I am shielded by flame.
I thought she went out with the others. Okay, well, Cassandra's actually dead.
Maker, take me to your side.
You move, and we all die!
It's a shame it's not Dragon Age 1 where she gets daggers and a bow.
You'll have to do better than that.
Or just give up immediately?
Is that the best you've got?
You won.
Okay, it's a little anticlimactic.
Felix.
He doesn't even have like the context of what happened.
It's going to be all right, Father.
You'll die.
I guess all his
Everyone dies.
guards did die. Like 5 seconds ago for him.
Well, I'm glad that's over with. Or not.
Grand Enchanter Fiona.
Queen Anora.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say,
When
she
I
looks a bit
granted
different.
Your mage's sanctuary, I thought it was understood that they would not force my people from their homes.
Your Majesty, let me assure you, we never intended any of this.
Your intentions ceased to matter when my people were threatened. I am rescinding my offer of sanctuary. You and your followers will leave for Eldon at once.
But we have hundreds who need protection. Where will we go?
I should point out that we did come here for mages to close the breach.
And what are the terms of this arrangement?
Hopefully better than what Alexius gave you. The Inquisition is better than that, yes?
I know you are a mage, but consider how these rebels have acted. They must be conscripted, not coddled.
After this, stick them up a tower.
It seems we have little choice but to accept whatever you offer.
Yeah, well, I mean... What does this say here? Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know if prisoners really counts as service. Yeah, I would guess, I mean, both the party members are going to hate this, I would assume. But, like, this makes more sense, but I just don't like prisoners. Like, it should be, we have protection as long as you fight against the rift. That's the choice that I want, which I assume is probably that one, but I don't know if that's how it's going to come across. I guess full alliance.
We would be honored to have you fight as
Oh,
allies
I'm
at
glad.
the Inquisition's side.
We'll discuss this later.
I'll pray that the rest of the Inquisition honors your promise then.
The breach threatens all of Thedas. We cannot afford to be divided now. We can't fight it without you. Any chance of success requires your full support.
Whether you accept the Inquisition
Okay, that was very mixed. I guess it was going to be mixed regardless. If we went Templars or Mages, it would have been like Solus that hated that, and
We accept. It would be madness not to. I will gather my people and ready
I forget
them
the
for
other one's
journey to
name.
Haven. The breach will be closed. You will not regret giving us this chance.
Interesting that it affects people outside of the party too. I don't think that was a thing previously. Although I guess for like big events, was more of your party there for like big events?
It's not a matter for debate. There will be abominations among the mages, and we must be prepared.
If we rescind the offer of an alliance, it makes the Inquisition appear incompetent at best, tyrannical at worst.
What were you thinking, turning mages loose with no oversight? The veil is torn open.
Yeah, see, that's... It didn't exactly want to just go, you're 100% free. It wanted to be like... I mean, as long as they're fighting the veil. I lied to them.
We need them to close the breach. It's not going to work if we make enemies of them.
I know we need them for the breach, but they could do as much damage as the demons themselves. You were there, Seeker. Why didn't you intervene?
While I may not completely agree with the decision, I support it.
Didn't
The
you
sole point of the Herald's mission
disagree
was to
then?
gain the mage's aid, and that was
Disapprove, rather.
The voice of pragmatism speaks. And here I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
I got a taste of the consequences if we fail. Let's make sure we don't.
We will not fail.
We should look into the things you saw in this dark future. The assassination of Empress Celine. A demon army.
Sounds like something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone.
One battle at a time. It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room. Join us. None of this means anything without your mark, after all.
Thank you. I'd be honored to help with the plan.
Meet us there when you're ready.
I'll skip the War Council.
Okay, I
but
wonder
would
what
like to see this breach up
the
close,
Templar
if you
one
don't
would be.
mind.
Then you're staying?
Oh, didn't I
I
mention?
don't know if we would also
the
have
South
time
is
travel,
so
but
charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
I don't want you here. Oh, I like how 3 options are all Dorian will join.
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with, future or present.
Excellent choice.
At this point, I am working.
I'll begin preparations
But I
to
don't know,
march
like,
on the summit. Make a will
if
the
the-
mages will be enough to grant us victory.
Like what the Cyclone's doing. Because they could very well be flash flooding. That might prevent me from going to work. Okay, that's just going to be that. Guess I should go probably do the rounds first. I don't know if... I would assume people would have new conversations now.
It seems Blackwall knows nothing about the disappearance of the Grey Wardens. It's a disappointment. I am, however, glad that he is with us, even if he was not what I expected. He seems to be a good man, and his experience will be an asset to the Inquisition. As for the other Wardens, I suppose we will have to keep looking.
If it's like much the same, then let me know, but if not, I'll might leave it, because I might even do like a second playthrough and pick the opposite choices. What do you mean special? Oh.
In Redcliffe, you sacrificed yourself so that I could return here.
Of course I did. One small life in exchange for a second chance at history. I always loved a bargain.
Well, I mean, you didn't really have that mindset when you killed his son. When he was willing to give up the amulet, that would have just let us do the thing, but sure.
It was still a sacrifice, and still noble.
And I would do it again.
Why do you want me to seek out the rebel mages? Why do you care?
I've known mages. Some of them were better people than me. And yet I'm free and they're not. It's not right.
Did we not already ask this one? I feel like we've asked these ones before.
Let's talk about you.
Me?
Bards tell tales. I bet you tell some good ones.
There are plenty of tales in the library. Perhaps you should look for them there.
What did you do before you worked for the Divine?
I was a bard, an Orlesian spy for many years. For a time I also served a small cloister in Lothering. After the Blight, the Divine called on me to oversee her personal network.
I mean, I doubt this is gonna...
Can you teach me to be a bard?
Being a bard is so much more than being a spy. It involves a keen understanding of politics, the ebb and flow of influence, the great game.
I mean, maybe if we were a rogue, that would open something up.
Where a smile can be sharper than any dagger. The best way to learn is to immerse yourself in it. Perhaps when this is all over, I'll teach you.
I should leave you to your work.
We can always talk later.
Cedric will see what he can do.
Oh, I guess we did get a codex out of that though, so...
The Mage Rebellion joins the Inquisition. I've got to admit that's a twist I didn't see coming. One thing you saw in the future worries me. I mean, it was all...
Yeah, it would have been interesting to have him
Red
along.
lyrium and Ferelden, infecting people and growing out of them, that's bad. Finding more of it really punches a hole in my red lyrium at the temple was a coincidence theory.
How long does it take for red lyrium to grow? How fast can it spread?
It took years to infect people in Kirkwall, but no one there was actually ingesting the stuff. This Elder One managed to take the worst thing I can think of and make it worse. That's an accomplishment.
We can't leave a single piece of that lyrium out in the wild.
We've left a bunch of pieces
I've got
out there.
people trying to find out where the red stuff came from. I think maybe we should make that a priority. But that's enough doom and gloom. You just won a big victory for the Inquisition. What are you going to do to celebrate?
Can we throw a party? Let's throw a party.
Good point. We should celebrate. A banquet. Something like a banquet.
Word to Josephine, and I bet she could arrange anything. Things should be calm around here for at least the next hour. Take a moment to enjoy it. If the world's about to end, I'm sure the Seeker will let us know.
It's a shame you can only take like 2 party members with you for that whole sequence. So I'm sure there's some decent dialogue there, depending on... Jesus, 3 people just talked at once.
Well, that's mages all over. So many robes, I bet all of Ferelden lost their curtains.
I can't help it.
Just be the other side.
I've got eyes, don't I?
Just in case.
These mages are here to aid the Inquisition. Don't worry.
Sure.
I mean, she hates both sides, so I don't think it really matters who we grabbed.
What's to worry about? I mean, yay, freedom. Great for them. Over there, away from me.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh yeah? Interested, are you?
Yeah, I guess there's some new choices. It's like the same option to start with, but then it's new choices when you actually go into it.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Usually it takes considerable discipline. Hence my question.
Look, I work at it. Practice a little. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Is it an elf thing?
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
You're not like most of the elves I've met.
Thanks, right? Or was that an
How many
insult?
elves have we met?
Suppose I could go barefoot and whine more. Like that's soulless, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
Still searching for someone to lead me.
There's a lot of tradition there. Should it just be thrown away?
Your great-grandfather's dead. Why aren't you dead? You're throwing away tradition.
That
I don't think that's quite how that works.
None of it does in the city. That's why I'm not like an elf.
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden?
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
There are no connections you want to mention at all.
Nope.
How very Kunari of you.
What?
Never mind.
Good, right?
We'll talk later.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think we got anything from that. Oh, we got like one little bit of approval, but... Oh, is this where the new guys hanging out? Okay, you're standing in the spot that glitches out my game, so I'm not going to talk to you yet.
The Inquisition supports free mages. What's next? Elves running Halamsharal? Cows milking farmers?
I take it you don't agree.
On the contrary, I approve. Heartily. I do wonder if you've considered what this support of yours will do. For mages in general, I mean. The Inquisition...
I mean, I feel like we had some conflict of interest with us being a mage, but you know.
Licensed to, well, be like mages back home.
So what? They all turn into blood mages, worship dragons, and then take over?
Not at first. But you'd be a fool not to see where this could lead.
Thing is, the Imperium was once just like the South. Templars, proper circles, all that rot. Then it changed. By inches. Not that this is reason to oppress
Yeah, I mean, I
us.
guess it just depends on the
Still,
tradition.
my homeland should be a cautionary tale, not a source of inspiration.
Have you gone to see Alexius yet? He's in the cells.
Not yet, no. I saw him before they locked him up. He looked despondent, broken.
Not the man I remember, nor the one I want to. I suppose the Inquisition will judge him eventually.
I wonder if there's any chance they'll show him mercy. He hardly deserves it, but for Felix's sake. I can't help hoping there's something left of the man I once knew.
Oh, I wonder if we're the ones that have to make that decision. Okay, I think he's moved.
So we have gained the mages. Excellent. They should be able to seal the breach. You are certain you experienced time travel?
Has there been any
Could it have been an illusion? A trick of the fate?
evidence of that? That anyone can seal the breach other than us? I mean, would we actually know?
I've been to the Fade before. I'd know it.
Oh, okay, I guess that makes more sense.
What an amazing gift. It is vital the Inquisition succeed to avoid the future you witnessed.
Wait, what? I don't remember seeing him there. Are we just making that up? I might have missed him. Maybe he was like in one of the other cells. And because he wasn't a party member, he was like fully transformed or something.
So many were dead. More had been corrupted. Knowing what will happen if we fail.
I suggest we not fail. Speaking of which, you should ready yourself.
For?
This Elder One. You have now interfered with his plans twice. Once at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and now again at Redcliffe. A being who aspires to godhood is unlikely to ignore such an affront.
Yeah, I wonder if it knows that we time traveled though.
At least we've got Inquisition troops out.
Wait, didn't we got a staff of something, right? Maybe that was like a quest item? Oh no, staff of stasis. Okay, unfortunately it's kind of weak.
Giving those people some real...
Serve man and never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt are they.
The mages are ready to approach the breach. I pray this will be enough to close it.
We're only like 20 hours in. There's no way we're going to be closing it this early. You and I have a problem. I mean, I don't know if he's going to... I didn't click that one, but okay.
About having the mages here. Give them a chance to prove themselves.
I'm not questioning their ability or their intentions, but...
I wonder if I leave the conversation, if I can like reset that.
I will not endanger the alliance you've created. We need their help. Any precautions taken will be to ensure the safety of our people and the mages themselves. Nothing...
It's about 2:30 in the afternoon here. I figured the, I don't think it's hit yet. So I'm pretty sure it's supposed to hit today and then last through till... for like 2 days after. Yeah, it looks alright outside.
I'd like to know more about the Templars.
What would you like to know?
Why did you join the Order?
I could think of no better calling than to protect those in need. I used to beg the Templars as our local chantry to teach me. At first, they merely humored me, I must have shown promise, or at least a willingness to learn. The Knight Captain spoke to my parents on my behalf. They agreed to send me for training. I was 13 when I left home.
13? That's still so young.
I wasn't the youngest there. Some children are promised to the Order at infancy. Still, I didn't take on full responsibilities until I was 18. The Order sees you trained and educated first.
What about your family?
I don't know. Maybe not.
There were many my age who felt the
I
same.
don't know how, like,
We learned to look out for one another.
so I'll probably wrap up in another 10 minutes. I don't know how long the next bit will go for. Oh, it's like... Oh, I think I see what you mean now, with the faceless. I thought that was just their helmet hiding it. But yeah, they both don't have a face there. I mean, if it's just like a conversation, then I'll do the next bit, but I don't know.
Do Templars take vows? I swear to the Maker to watch all the mages. That sort of thing.
There's a vigil first. You're meant to be at peace during that time, but your life is about to change. When it's over, you give yourself to a life of service. That's when you're given a filter, your first draft of lyrium and its power. As Templars, we are not to seek wealth or acknowledgement. Our lives belong to the Maker and the path we have chosen.
What does Templar training involve?
There is weapon and combat training. Even without their abilities, Templars are among the best warriors in Thedas. Initiates must also memorize portions of the Chant of Light, study history, and improve their mental focus.
We didn't get a Templar in 2 either, did we?
If I was giving my life to this, I would be the best Templar I could.
You were a model student.
Which is kind of odd considering how much they have the Mage and Templar conflict. They don't give you someone on the opposite side.
Wasn't the most exciting task. I admit, my mind sometimes wandered.
Prior to the Conclave, I'd only encountered Templars in the Circle. Do they do anything besides guard mages?
Templars protect against the dangers of magic. Before the Order left the Chantry, that meant serving in a circle. They were also tasked with tracking apostates, or fighting demons inevitably summoned by the weak or malicious.
You've made it clear that you consider mages a threat.
Any mage can be. I won't pretend otherwise. I've seen the suffering magic can inflict. I've treated mages with distrust because of it, at times without cause. That was unworthy of me. I will try not to do so here. Not that I want mages moving through our base completely unchecked. We need safeguards in place to protect people, including mages, from possession at the least.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. We've seen
Thank you.
Should you require anything,
how quickly someone gets possessed. Oh, their faces came back.
So, that Tevinter guy sent you into the future?
I'll protect you.
Every time I think I understand magic, the rules change.
And you're a mage, so that's saying something. Anyway, I hope our new friends have what it takes to close the breach. Damn thing gives me a headache just looking at it.
Oh, that was a short conversation.
What can I do for you?
So, how did you get the name Iron Bull?
I picked it. We don't have names under the queue. Just, I don't know. Job descriptions, I guess. When I came to Orlais, I chose the Iron Bull for myself.
But why specifically Iron Bull?
This may surprise you, but I really like hitting things. Also, it's the Iron Bull, technically. I like having an article at the front. It makes it sound like I'm not even a person, just a mindless weapon. An implement of destruction. That really works for me.
I'd like to know more about your work with the Ben Hasrath.
Ben Hasrath is actually a general term.
You've got the secret police who investigate problems inside our territory. You've got the re-educators who take people with problems and fix their minds. Or make them disappear. And then you've got the spies.
And you're a spy?
Close. I am now, I suppose. But that's not how I started. They sent me to Saharan because they needed someone who could fight and hunt down problems. That whole island was a sack.
Oh yeah, that's true too, I guess. They don't have to do the that ceremony.
Trying to wrangle the rebels and restore order.
I can't imagine that was easy.
Nope. I hunted down a lot of rebels. Lost a lot of friends to the Vince, or the Fog Warriors, or the Talvashoth. One day I woke up and couldn't think of a damned reason to keep doing my job. Turned myself into the re-educators.
You'd heard what the re-educators did to their prisoners.
Yes, I had. I wanted them to fix me like they fixed them. The Ben Hasrath ordered me to go to Orlais, ostensibly as a Talvashoth, and work undercover. That's how I ended up here.
It sounds like you had a rough life under the Kyun.
What, 3 meals a day and free sex whenever I need it? I came out here for the challenge, boss. Figured I'd rough it with you savages. Anyway, nice talking with you.
Good day to you.
You're gonna have to like mess with more weapon crafting off screen too.
There was never going to be an easy answer to the mage dilemma. What you did for the mages took courage.
Oh, he actually approves of that.
Everyone deserves one. At your service.
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
Ah, the Wardens. I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
So you have no idea where the rest of the Wardens are?
Do you find that odd? The Blight is over. We don't need an organized force. And orders don't
Yeah, but like
change much from day to day.
the Darkspawn is still around
For
though.
the last 1,000 years or so, it's been just find Darkspawn, kill them, repeat as necessary.
The Blight's been over for 10 years. What do Wardens do when the world's not ending?
There is still Darkspawn. Just because we killed so many in Ferelden doesn't mean they're gone. And the world is not so peaceful that there's no use for good men with swords. Sometimes you have to figure out for yourself what the pledge to protect others really means. It's not always about just archdemons and blights.
Where were you during the Blight?
I was in Ferelden, on my own like always. Quietly killed my fair share of Darkspawn too.
You haven't had contact with other Wardens for a while. Why were you on your own?
It's what I've always done. Recruitment only requires one man. Besides, I've always been a loner. Works best for everyone that way.
Oh well,
Let's continue this
not so much anymore, but
As you wish. I'll be here if you need me.
okay, can I actually change? Oh, you can. Dracolisks, what? Okay, I guess we've just like had these the whole time. What is that thing? You got like a moose. But, oh my god, alright. I guess it just has a sword driven through it. Warnug. What does this one look like? Okay. A little bit disgusting. Yeah, is this thing gonna be big? Oh my god. Alright. I thought there was going to be like a miniature one, and it's instead the biggest thing to ever exist. Okay, that thing does not look very comfortable to ride. It's got the Oblivion horse armor on. Don't know how that thing can see, but I guess it's protected. I haven't really been using the horse a whole much anyway. It doesn't seem that much faster. And it's like it's just a pain to undo the combat. Yeah, I think I actually really like this. It looks sturdy as shit. Oh, I don't like its feet. Why does it have toes? Alright.
When there was no sky maker, you were the sky. When there was no earth.
I wish I hadn't looked down. I guess I should loot the chest too. Wish we could just get like a really big Mabari and just ride that around. Oh, nothing new? Okay. So I guess that does just show up as an exclamation mark regardless of if it has new stuff in it or not. Yeah, I don't think the DLC stuff matters too much in this context because it's oops. Because it seems to be just visual anyway. It's actually been a while since I've spoken to you.
Malcontents are joining us as allies, we need to be prepared. Abominations are inevitable. Cullen doesn't have enough Templars to handle incidents. Some of the rank and file need to be trained.
We'll keep them hidden. I mean, surely it'd just be a good idea for Cullen to train Templars anyway. Regardless of if we had mages or not. Because Templars are just better warriors anyway. Yeah, I'd say it's going to be either of these two. Because we can't just... Without Templars, we can't really control the mages.
Train our people, but keep it a secret. Let the mages think they're not being watched. I like the way you think, darling. I'll have a word with Cullen. We are reliant on his people, absolutely. There has never been a greater threat to mages than the Breach. Until it is closed, no one is safe. You have a low opinion of your fellow mages. It's not a matter of opinion, my dear. I have a close relationship with reality. Many of our colleagues do not. Magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous. Anyone who forgets this truth gets burned. You're preaching to the choir, Vivian. Tell me something. You said once that you wanted to change things. What future would you build for mages?
Oh, those are the only three options, I guess. Well, just so that you don't... Because you, like, really hated that I brought the mages along. So just so you don't leave, I'm gonna say this.
The circle has to be restored.
Just to get your points back up. This shouldn't matter.
But you'll find opposition to the idea even among friends. It's something to consider, my dear.
Okay.
Yes? I wanted to ask you about the Circle of Magi. Of course. What do you wish to know? If the Circle disbanded, how can you still belong to it? The Circle is an idea, my dear. and an idea cannot be dissolved. Many of the first enchanters voted for rebellion, caring little that anything short of a unanimous decision would pit mage against mage. Rather than dissolving it, Grand Enchanter Fiona's vote split the circle in two. The rebels follow her, the loyalists follow me.
Oh, so that's going to be a bit of a conflict. But I guess having the Templars here would also do that anyway.
Opinion of the Templars after living so long in the circle.
Having opinions about Templars, my dear, is exactly like having opinions about mages or Navarrans or men. I have known some who were impossible to endure and some who were utterly charming. I have suffered insults at the hands of those in the armor, but no more than I endured from nobles or tradesmen in Val Royaux. Personally, I have found the Templars a useful tool, skilled at keeping more unpleasant elements at bay.
How did we come to this state with the circles in revolt?
You, my dear, are far too wise not to have realized that many of our colleagues live with their eyes closed. Safe from the world inside their towers, they thought only of the Templars and their own resentment. Kirkwall gave the world a reason to remember its fear of magic. A mage killed hundreds with a snap of their fingers. Across Thedas, a new tangible fear of magic grew. Commoners and nobles alike called out to the Chantry for protection. But the malcontents in the towers thought nothing of this. They cared only for themselves and for their anger at the new Templar restrictions. When a mage attempted to assassinate Divine Justinia, again, the mages protested the investigation. The leadership chose to vote on independence based on the intolerable conditions imposed by the Templars, sparing no thought to the fact that magic was more feared in the aftermath of these attacks than it had been since Tevinter's day. So long as they had their freedom, they could care little for riots, angry mobs, or about pitting mages against each other.
Are you familiar with Grand Enchanter Fiona?
We've met. Before her horrendously ill-timed and selfish vote for independence, I thought her adequate at her job. In her dotage, she could not handle looking after the well-being of so many people. We would have done better to replace her years ago, to let her spend time gardening.
I thought the fighting was only between mages and Templars. Why are mages fighting mages?
I mean, didn't you just have this explained to you?
By only a small margin, but Fiona chose to let the motion stand. Those who opposed a rash declaration of war against the entire free world had little choice. By breaking from the Chantry when they did, the rebels declared themselves in support of mass murder. Anyone who did not wish to support terrorism and the slaughter of innocents was forced to take arms against the rebels.
Did they have cause to rebel?
In the aftermath of their terrorist attacks? Was that really the most opportune time to break away? By all means protest abuses by the Templars. Just don't do it in a way that says mages support wholesale murder. By voting when they did, my colleagues all but declared war upon the ordinary people of Thedas. A war in which we are outnumbered 100 to 1.
So I think that's should be everyone. I mean, I think it's just Josephine left, but I guess I'll check her out. But I think we just talked to her anyway. So I don't know if she'll have anything.
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter,
Oh.
Lady Corbin.
And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your lyrium by the end of the week. I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised some fuss when they learned about our arrangement.
The Inquisition must certainly seem an audacious idea to the Grand Clerics. We hope to convince them it is a necessary one as well.
Okay, maybe there is something here.
Good day.
Who is she, Ambassador?
A merchant. I thought we should reach out to the dwarves to secure lyrium for the Inquisition's mages. According to Lady Corbin, it raised the ire of the Chantry.
How?
Access to lyrium makes us rather more formidable than anticipated. We're becoming a challenge.
I mean, we could already just make
Remaining Grand Clerics
lyrium
appear to be
potions
consolidating the Chantry's power
out of
instead
general roots.
converting the masses.
The Chantry should be a place of hope, not another group scrambling for answers.
That must be its strength again. The Chants did much to bridge nations. Little but the Chantry ties Orlais, Nevarra, Ferelden, Antiva, and even Rivain to a common cause.
Has the Chantry truly promoted such peace?
Andrastis
Oh, look at
chants
us,
familiar
manspreading.
across kingdoms, a source of many shared customs. That is the crucial point. Common ground is the start of all negotiations.
I suppose a shared faith can be useful when talking with strangers.
Precisely. And these similar interests are merely where we begin. We must learn to think beyond our own wants, to secure peace in Thedas.
Yeah, I think it's maybe just like the gold that makes it a little bit gaudy. Oh, as I said, this sounds too good to be true, but
How did someone so lovely and selfless go into Orlesian politics, Lady Montelier?
Well, that is, really, you give me too much credit. While you're here, I do have a question. The remaining Grand Clerics sent a missive inquiring about the events at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. They demand to know whether the Inquisition officially claims that Andraste saved you from the breach. If it were up to you, how would you reply?
ooh. I mean, there obviously was someone there. Although that seemed to be... Alright, we may as well go for it, I think. I think even as a minimum, just to give... just like a source of hope.
I'd tell the Chantry that Andraste herself shielded me from harm.
I'd truly like to hear the debates that would raise in Val Royeaux. Thank you for your thoughts. A good day to you.
Okay, so that should wrap up the rounds, I think. I guess it's going to take longer and longer as we get more party members. Why was that glowing green? Maybe that's where the marker was for a second. Yeah, I'll probably wrap it up here for today. And that way I can, off stream, I'll mess with the inventory and making new weapons and armor, so I've got a bunch of new schematics. So I can pretty much do that straight away. But assuming I've still got power, the next one should be on Thursday. So we can pretty much straight away, it should be jumping into more main story. Because I think I've done all the side stuff up until now. But I would assume we're getting like a new area to explore soon. Although I will have to go back and I could even go back and fight the dragon, I guess. But yeah, I think I'll just jump into main story next. And then go from there. That was a nice little I did like that story segment. Said that showed what pretty much what the stakes were for the main story, and I gave like an actual dungeon to explore. It was just a shame I went there so late because everything was underleveled. So all the fights were over really quick. But yeah, that'll wrap it up for tonight. So I should hopefully be back on Thursday for the next one. Yeah, I guess I could, because there should be a save somewhere. I could go back and do the other part, but I might save that for like another playthrough, because I guess it'd make more sense to do like a mage focused playthrough and then a Templar focused playthrough, rather than reload and do the other side. Yeah, I should be fine. I guess I'll check the news after this anyway, but I'm not expecting there to be too much issue. Like, I'm not going to get flooded here, but it's just the roads between here and work might be. That's like the only real issue. But I should be fine. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys around.